So what could be done here is really if you write a little report about it, so the concept is clear, but you can approach it from the power to video thing, from the application side, but also the way how you implement it now. And I think it would be very interesting to talk, and also look at the possibilities. So and a reflection on.
Yes. Well, with AAP, as you know by now, we'll quickly go through the process. Very short summary of what we've done, and focus all our attention on the final concept we were working on. What we did is we created a mobile pointing system using the modality of pointing and bringing that to more live and broader mobile perspective. This uses an extra modality in video conferencing, so this is one of the concepts. So to summarize, the mobile pointing system, or MPS, is a remote controlled laser pointer which can be pointed at any place in the room as long as it sits in the line of sight. So the laser pointer is controlled in two axes with servo motors and reacts to the mouse cursor of the user view of the remote room. Well, this is a whole lot of words, but it's very easy to demonstrate this principle via our small demo. So what happens is, imagine you are video conferencing with the chair over there, and you want to point out some notes or some attention, and you say, well, let's talk about that can over there. So you can point at the can, and it would actually, it traces the cursor, and it would point more or less on it. Or on the power socket, you could easily say, which power socket? The left one. You would just point to the left one. Or from the 5 sockets, so the one with the weird plug. And I don't know which one is that, but it's there. But that's maybe a little bit, you would really have to focus on the pointing. Say you wanted to say, well, this group of sockets, it's not completely. You could just mark around on your screen, and it would just repeat the same structure. Or you would say, well, this part of the chair, I don't like it very much. Then it keeps your attention, and you don't have to point with your cursor anymore, but you can keep on talking to the persons, and you could both look at the pointing that you initiated. So that way you decouple a little bit your pointing attention. But for example, because the camera and the laser are fixed, you can now change it to the laptop. And it will point at that. You could make any shape. So it provides a better focal point for some behavior, instead of just focusing on the complete image. So, and in that way, you can also make gestures like icons, or say subtle icons, like if I draw a triangle on the screen or on a window, then this will happen. Or if I draw a circle or a square, then you could make hidden cues with it actually. Okay. Yeah. So let's move on.
Okay. So I'll try to explain in line with the papers that we've read how this is beneficial. Well, there is new functionality in the area of video conferencing because, the modality of using video in a conference means that you can use your body language, but it's always limited to a two-dimensional screen. So you cannot point at things because it won't be clear what you're pointing at. So this device enables this pointing, and so it also supports more three-dimensional presentation methods, so like a presentation of models or a stack of pictures, and I don't know what. It's just it means that it supports more than the traditional PowerPoint presentation with a video conferencing system. This is often explained as the ability of the user to exploit the effects of the modality. Well, this is something that still needs to be tested, of course. There are also constraints to this device, obviously, because there are always trade-offs in the design. Like when you use a beamer, you could project graphics, but we've chosen to make a low-cost, easy-to-use laser technology system. So it has some limitations, like there's only one color and one shape of projection, but you can make it dynamic. We aim for synergy with the existing modalities of the video conferencing system, because this laser pointer is an addition to what you already have, and it helps to enable people to communicate more expressively. It's often, was this paper about the reliability of systems that are more multimodal. Well, we don't think that this actually increases reliability, because the modality depends on the other modalities, because pointing without vision would be pointless. And when you cannot support it by speech, it will also not have much value. So how does this enhance the accessibility? It's not really aimed for people with disabilities, but it's of course everyone has a different set of skills, and this means that some people rely more on their expressive body language, like pointing, and in video conferencing this is one of the disadvantages for these people, that they cannot point at things. So we aim for a synergistic approach to enhance the system accessibility, and there's also the issue about expressiveness. Now you use a mouse pointer, and the output of the system is also still a bit static, but in the future more exploration could happen of controlling this pointer with gestures or with a drawing tablet, and of course this will also show in the output. So this would be interesting to explore further. So thank you.